Everybody, and welcome to week two of our Get Active Lauderhill 60-day wellness challenge. I'm so excited to see everybody continuing with us on this journey. This challenge isn't about perfection; it's about progress. It's about building habits that help people feel stronger, think clearer, and live healthy. So last week we focused on change the pin. Denise, can you stop sharing real quick?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
There we go.
Little technical things in the background here. Last week we focused on orientation and setting our goals. Tonight we're diving into something that's impactful for all of us every day on every single day. We're going to be talking about nutrition and hydration. So because the truth is you can't out exercise poor fueling. Tonight we're addressing that directly. How does food affect energy, focus, performance, and long-term health? And so that's what we're focusing on. And so this week's challenges for everybody, we're encouraging everybody. It's the hydration challenge, the nutrition challenge, as we're going to be talking today. We're encouraging everybody to set their daily water intake for goals that works for your body and your lifestyle. Hydration really improves energy, supports metabolism, helps with focus, and keeps our bodies functioning at their best. So that's the challenge for week two. And we've got a registered dietitian with us today, Miss Denise Li. She's a professional she'll introduce herself and all of her accolades, but just wanted to set the table. So I'm going to hand it off to Miss Denise Li at this point. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening. Hope everyone's doing well and having a good week. Let me get into share. Share. And there you go. So, my name is Denise again. I'm a registered dietitian. I've been a dietitian for more than 10 years. Um, I work a little bit of everything, menu planning, nutritional counseling. So just sharing a few insights. Um, I'm excited to be part of this group. So the title of this presentation is Fuel Smart, Hydrate Well, and Move Strong. It's a lot of stuff, but I'll keep it simple and we'll go ahead and move along. So, Um, even though you see this, before we start, um, how many of you have been told finish everything to eat on your plate or don't waste your food? Um, Many of us learned what to eat, but not always how to listen to our bodies. So today there's so much nutrition information in these little slides that hopefully you'll have a little bit of that you can take away with you. In today's world, there's so much nutrition information out there between social media, the news. You just don't feel like which is right and which is wrong. The truth is that we don't need like to follow these extreme rules. There's a lot of science out there that gives us a structure. And when we combine that with like how our body is aware, we try to create these sustainable habits that, as mentioned, it's sustainable, that it stays with you no matter what. So again, the idea is the whole point is to hydrate, to feel smart and move strong and listen to your body. And so this challenge is about building sustainable habits. So it's not about dieting at all. And excuse me. So, why does hydration matter? Hydration really is water. It gives you much energy. It helps with your performance. Not only that, it supports your body temperature regulation, going into a little bit of science, helps the muscles function efficiently, supports how you focus daily, and also your energy levels. Even a slight dehydration can affect your performance. Um, So I encourage you to drink, try to stay hydrated throughout the day rather than drinking large amounts of water when you remember. And I'll give you some tips and tricks just so you have an idea. So For the 5K, you want to try to hydrate consistently throughout the day. So even though the 5K might be in the morning, you want to stay hydrated in the day before. During the 5K, you want to drink enough water for you to feel comfortable getting through the 5K. And after that, you want to rehydrate and eat for recovery. Those are like your just basic principles without going into too much detail. And how do you do that? Well, it's super simple. I mean, everyone knows that you want to drink water, that you have to drink water. But you also limit sugar sweetened drinks such as like Gatorade or any of the powders. But you can also flavor your water naturally because not a lot of people like to drink just plain water. So you just can flavor with lime, with mint. That's a good combination. Some people do cucumber and mint. So maybe just macerated strawberries, just put it in your water. Whatever you feel that makes combinations makes you want to drink water, this is how you do it. So there's no right or wrong. I know a lot of people don't like water, so I just ask them to try flavored water, or even if it's just a little bit of a Crystal Light or whatever that's equivalent to it. Just like half a packet that will get you to, or like a little Splenda, like a flavored Splenda. If it makes you drink water, then you just want to do it, but just don't overdo it. And since we're talking about like you want to make hydration your part of your routine, excuse me, like your morning coffee or tea. And just as like water, you want to fuel. Um, you have your macronutrients, which you will call. You have your carbohydrates, will give you energy. Protein, muscle repair and recovery, which we've heard everywhere in the news right now. You have your healthy fats, such as avocado, gives you sustained energy, and you have vegetables and fruit, which provide essential nutrients, antioxidants, and helps with recovery. Mm, Here we go. But not all the time. Um, Sorry. But healthy eating doesn't mean to abandon your cultural foods. And I know I mean cultural because we're a very mixed group here in Lauderhill. You want to keep your meals balanced and keep a wide range of traditions and while keeping the traditions and focusing on a whole bunch of variety of foods, preparation methods, and portion balance. So here is just a couple examples from different cultures on how you can keep your plate balanced. You want such as rice and peas, you have either a baked chicken or even stewed chicken or curry chicken, and you got some vegetables going on. Another thing is like a baked chicken with brown rice, collard greens. You've got black beans and rice, grilled chicken, avocado. It could be something as simple even as such as a lean burger with whole wheat bread and a salad on the side, and maybe a few fries, but you want to stay balanced. It's not about it's a balance between it's a balance between your food and the portions. But without eliminating your cultural food. So you can eat healthy at and still um have what you normally have from at home. Let's talk about fueling movement. So, um, when you exercise or any activity, you want to eat something light, probably like an hour before, if it's something light. If you have a meal, let's say you have a late lunch or breakfast, I would probably suggest eating about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, before you do your activity, just to let your body digest the food. So something light might mean a banana with peanut butter, toast with eggs, yogurt with fruit. That's what you probably want to have before any events or any physical activity. After that, you definitely want to do protein and carbohydrates. So an example would be like a baked chicken or grilled chicken sandwich, a salad with chicken. I know there's a lot of chicken, or it could be like a small steak. Something like that, you just need a balance of protein and carbohydrates to fuel your body, not only for muscle recovery, but for energy recovery. Mindful eating. So the key to mindful eating, to any healthy eating pattern is that you need to pay attention. You need to notice your hunger before eating. Try to slow down for the first few bites and kind of savor your food. Try to reduce your distractions. And I know it's very hard to do that. I get caught watching TV, talking on the phone and eating. So you want to reduce as minimal distractions as you can. And you want to check your fullness during the meals. You might want to stop a little bit, check where you're at, see if you want that second serving before you go back. If you need a second serving, try to serve just maybe a spoon or two. It's probably just because it's so good. But you just want to just take your time and just be mindful. Have a conversation with your friend or with your family, see how the day is going. But you really just want to just stay mindful. And as you notice, as you eat slower, as you enjoy your time with your friends or family, you'll see that you might get fuller um, a little bit more, because you're taking your time. Your body's feeling the food going down your stomach and just trying to see like, okay, you know what, I'm feeling good. And you might not finish your plate or just eat less or just eat just enough to what you need for your goals. Intuitive eating, it's a little bit different from mindful eating, but it's almost the same line. Intuitive eating is about reconnecting with your internal body signals, such as hunger, fullness, satisfaction, and energy, while still using nutrition knowledge to guide your choices. So at the first part of that scale, you have nutrition guidelines that gives you that structure. You should have this, eat this much, so and so. This is how much portions you should have. Why I should be eating this. At the same time, you have like your body signals. So you have it's like trying to provide feedback. Oh, I'm feeling full. This is making me feel happy. You want to notice which foods gives you energy. After you have, let's say, toast with peanut butter after you work out. Maybe you feel good for the day before your next meal. So you want to notice which, oh, I had a burger. I know I'm going into extremes, but no, but you want to say if, oh, this burger doesn't give me enough energy that I need, like after my run. So basically, that's when intuitive eating comes on. You want to combine both like what you learned and with their body signals so that you want to be intuitive to see like, okay, I still feel hungry or I don't feel hungry. Or fullness. I feel satisfied. I don't think I need to eat anymore. And you know what? This gives me a lot of energy just now eating this salad with this protein. It gives me a lot of energy. I think I'm going to start continue to eat that, and because it gives me that energy that I need for the day, and that mental clarity. So that's what intuitive eating is. It's just being aware, knowing your internal cues. And this will help you support like long-term habits. And healthy habits that stick. Here are some examples. You want to carry a water bottle. You want to eat balanced meals regularly, at least breakfast, lunch, and dinner, at least something that keeps your energy going throughout the day instead of skipping meals. You want to build a routine. It's going to take time. It takes a couple of weeks to get into a routine. If you've never had breakfast before, maybe just start off something small during the day, during the morning, and then still have your lunch and dinner. Progress, you think of progress over perfection. So you want to get those habits that stick with you for for a lifetime. And just really key takeaways is just you want to hydrate daily, no matter what. Fuel yourself with balanced meals. It's okay to have culture foods and still support your health. Always listen to your body and focus on consistency. Those are the big things, just to start off with, to create like a sustainable long-term habits. And that's it. Thank you so much. Any questions?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have diabetes, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, I started with that because that's usually, someone will say get your A1C checked. So I don't have diabetes, but when I
Yes.
drink water, it's
Mm-hmm.
like I feel more thirsty. It's like the water is not
It doesn't feel enough.
hydrating me. I'm looking like it has water change. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think water has changed. Water is water. I mean, are you consistently drinking water and then all of a sudden you're like drinking it and you don't feel like, does it sound like you're not satisfied? Or it's just like it's not, you just don't feel hydrated or you're always thirsty?
I always feel thirsty and I always have water with me at all
Mm-hmm.
times. Um, so I'm trying to figure out why do I feel so thirsty when I don't have diabetes? Because I go to the doctor, so I know I don't have diabetes. Um,
Sure.
yeah.
I mean, well, that's a good thing. Congratulations, you don't have diabetes. I mean, maybe it could be, and I can't say it's probably something, I don't know if you're drinking, if you're hydrated enough that you're not thirsty, because I'm not sure how, I mean, I know you have your water bottle next to you. But I know maybe did you eat something salty is another thing too. Maybe your meal, like it's just not like, and it's also the day. I mean, Florida heat, it's really gonna get you. If you exercise a lot, if you sweat a lot too, your body's just expending your sweat, the water. So your body's constantly needing to be hydrated and nourished. So excuse me, there's a few factors. I mean, also like if you're talking a lot too, maybe it just isn't, it's just that too. But I mean, there's so many factors that could probably lead to how you're feeling. Um, so there's no clear answer. It's just probably just different factors. You just got to see how when you're really thirsty, what is it that you've been doing or what you're doing? And that's why you feel thirsty. I'm sorry, there's no clear cut answer. Anyone else?
If no one else have questions, I have another question. Okay.
That's fine.
Um, so my question is, uh, some people have cravings.
Hmm.
However, well, a lot of people have cravings, especially me as a female. When when your body changes cycles,
Hmm.
um, you get cravings. How can I reduce the nightly cravings? Because I'm good all day, but it's like as soon as the sun goes down, the,
What are you craving?
the craving starts.
Is it like something sweet after dinner or
Sometimes it's something sweet and sometimes it's something salty because in the daytime I eat a high protein with lots of vegetables. And
mm-hmm.
then at nighttime, my body is like, it's craving, sometimes to the point that I get headaches. And I'm wondering if it's not enough carb. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to, you know, have a better
Well,
diet. So I'm trying to figure it out.
it's well, I'm glad you're able to notice certain things and you mentioned like headaches. So it's really about balance. You can't just live well, you can. It's gonna be, but it's not just like on one macronutrient. You want to stay balanced. Sometimes you have to, unfortunately, whereas females, hormones play a lot into it. Sometimes you might need a little bit more carbohydrates a day. It depends on your activity. Um, so it's like you're always going to have, no matter what, you're going to have cravings. You want to be smart with your cravings. So, um, if you're thinking of something sweet, maybe choose something a little healthy. If you want something a little salty, try to choose maybe something that's popcorn. For example, sorry, to just kind of get your craving in, still getting that volume, think you're eat, but at the same time, it's lower in calories. Another option is if you really want to curb your cravings, is go for a walk. Try to do something active. House, if you have to do the laundry or something, not try not to do anything mindless over the evening. Just try to just get up, maybe just do some jumping jacks, see if that gets it going. Or, like I said, eat a light snack that might curb your craving. Like just nothing, it's like curbing your craving to like not eating something unhealthy. That was kind of lengthy. Sorry about that. Thank you.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When I usually exercise early in the morning, and
Mm-hmm.
I noticed in the slide you were saying that what you should do is eat something before you exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not hungry when I'm exercising, so I do drink water.
Mm-hmm.
So is that okay? Or should I start, on my way to the gym or while I'm getting ready to go walk and eat a banana or something like that?
I mean, it's not, your body's probably used to what's going on. I mean, I think most people do. I mean, I know sometimes, your body gets used to like just drinking coffee in the morning and then just going to work. So it's kind of like that habit that you have. I don't know how early you exercise. But let's say someone exercises at 7 in the morning. Remember, you've been sleeping for 6, maybe 8, maybe 10 hours. Can you imagine but you're sleeping, so you don't notice that you're not eating. So the purpose of eating is just getting some fuel in that you don't get that headache, that you have something in your stomach. And I get it. Some people, um, they get a little nauseous when they do eat before exercise, so I do get it. Maybe
Mhm.
something light. If you want to do like a small banana or just a piece of banana, it's just to get you going so you can feel that energy as you're exercising
No, I'm up at the gym. I'm at the gym is like 5 o'clock in the morning.
at 5 o'clock in the morning. Do you
Yeah,
drink
and
anything before at least,
I
or
drink water. I drink some
drink
water.
water?
Hmm.
I
And
mean,
then I'm drinking water during the exercise.
mhm. I think it's just something that your body has been accustomed to. But definitely for some people who want to get that little extra energy, just having something in that morning will get you just to get that something for your stomach to settle so you're not nauseous when you exercise, especially if you're doing like a heavy CrossFit workout or something that's just gonna expend your energy and you don't want to be dizzy, for example. Um, and going from there. Even if it's something small. But I mean, I understand um it is early, so it's hard to fathom to eat something like that, like something heavy or something like in your stomach.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? If there are no questions, Denise, thank you for taking your time and sharing to share this with us. I hope it was educational and helpful to everybody. I know it was for me. As usual, this is on Commissioner Dunn's Facebook page, and then it's going to go up on her YouTube as well. So if you missed anything, or if you want to reference anything that Denise said in her presentation, you'll be able to find it there. Like I said, this week is our hydration challenge for Get Active. We're encouraging everybody to set a daily water intake goal that works for your body and your lifestyle. As we learn, hydration helps with our energy, metabolism, help with focus, and keeping our bodies functioning at their best. It's not, if you're not sure where to start, a simple guide is usually about half of your body weight in ounces of water per day. But you can figure out, as Denise said, what fits best for your lifestyle. And so how we want to do that. What we're doing right now is we have let me get this shared here. We actually have a WhatsApp group where we share our progress regularly and we talk about the different challenges that are going on and just try to make sure that everybody is up to date on what's happening. This is our WhatsApp group. You can scan this QR code and you'll be able to join the WhatsApp group and you'll be up to date on sort of the different happenings of what's going on during the Get Active Lauderhill Challenge. So that's all that we've got for today. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. If we have no more questions for Denise.